Good morning, this is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I'm here at 15075 Valley Vista Boulevard in Sherman Oaks, and I'm preparing to perform a video examination of the main sewer line for Mark Ching. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping that is underneath or interior to the structure. Our examination today is not focused on the building drain line system, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. So I am going to be performing my examination today from this 4-inch main sewer line cleanout. It's located here at the front of the structure, just to the left of our front entryway here as we come down the steps, and right next to our main water supply. Right here. Now basically how I found this, I crawled up underneath the house to see where the pipe was actually exiting the building. Came out here and poked around and found the cap buried an inch or so underneath dirt here. I just cleared it away so that we could utilize it. Now, this is a configuration, at least this house, the way it's built, being below the street. Typically you would find some sort of a backwater valve protection device for those portions of the house that are lower than the upstream manhole of the public sewer. It's possible something like that is installed underneath the building, and it is. We would really recommend that a plumbing contractor investigate the possibility that there is something like that here to protect this lower portions of the structure. It's not here in the main sewer line system. Go ahead and drop into the pipe here, and we're going to push a couple of feet. We see another branch tying in. This may be the drainage from the upstairs. It separates the lower sections and the upper sections so that that backwater valve can protect only those lower sections. And then we drop down here and very shortly connect up to what looks like an original vitrified clay piping. The first 6 or 7 feet here is the modern plastic, and then we're tying to an older clay. Now, the plastic pipe materials are expected to have a long service life, smooth inner surface, which allows for high washout capabilities, and they are intended to be impervious to root intrusions. The vitrified clay piping, then, also is expected to have a long service life. Being a natural material, it's not expected to deteriorate underground, but it is more brittle in nature and does have a higher potential for damage during seismic activity or earthquakes. Now we've connected up here almost immediately to our 6-inch clay pipe, so this is the pipe that's going to carry us out to our public sewer. Now what we're looking for in these older clay pipes are any significant cracks or breaks, significant offsets or separations at the connections or joint areas. Anything that would be considered a compromise to the integrity of the pipe. It looks like we've got a little bit of a crack starting to form here along the left side of the pipe. You can see just a very thin crack with some roots starting to penetrate through that crack. So this is an area that is becoming damaged and eventually is going to break, possibly need repair. Certainly there's no disadvantage to being proactive and getting on top of this sooner than later. Now this is a different situation here. We see roots coming in at the joint. Roots at the joint areas of these clay pipes is fairly common, and normally we would be suggesting that they can be maintained with regular sewer line cleaning. When they're left unmaintained for extended periods, that they can create blockages in a system or potentially damage a pipe. What we're seeing here obviously is very minor in nature. Not even worth discussing cleaning services at this point. Some settlement here through this section. It's also fairly common. dropping down into our public sewer right here at about 70 feet. So that is the end of our private line and the end of what we're here to examine today. So currently the system is basically functional. We have one section that's being stressed and is cracked and starting to allow roots in. So that's something I'm typically going to recommend a repair on, whether it be a rehabilitation or a excavation. I'll leave that up to the technician chosen to perform the repairs. So what I'll do is I'll track and locate that, mark it out, and get an idea of how deep it is. And I'll include an industry standard reflection of potential repair costs in my written report. So I'm going to go ahead and conclude the video examination for today. Please do refer to my written report for the final findings and recommendations, including the maintenance recommendations. Now, we do recommend that all main sewer lines are examined after any significant seismic activity, and that main sewer lines should be examined annually to monitor for changing conditions in the system. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. Thank you very much, and have a pleasant day.